What's good, everybody? This is Younggraybeats TV back with another tutorial. I'm gonna try and pump these out a little bit more now, as well as beats as well on this channel. So yeah, just like the channel description says, I'm gonna be telling you guys how I go about making my melodies and an easy way of going about doing it. So basically, a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll get a scale, and any scale, it doesn't matter, and they'll put it in a sampler channel, and then they'll put on ghost notes, and that's so you can see the scale or whatnot. So pretty much, I think it's in FL Studio 12 and higher. I don't know if it's in 11, I'm not even sure. But they have this thing called helpers and then scale highlighting. So pretty much it'll highlight whatever scale you want, and these are all the scales over here that you can select from. So like you'll highlight your scale. For me right now, we'll highlight the C sharp Aeolian scale, which is like this C sharp minor scale. And you see it's like already highlighted for you. So rather than wasting a channel in the channel rack, you can just have it highlighted, so it'll highlight in all your channels. And you also have the ghost notes on too still, so that also was very helpful. So basically I'll pick a scale that I choose to work in. So today we'll be doing the C sharp minor scale. So we know C sharp. And basically what I do is, you know, to come up with stuff, everything that you play on this scale should all pretty much sound pretty good. This is pretty much just to show you my process in coming up with like a melody or whatnot. So I'll probably come over here and start with some chords first, and probably plug them in. So let's see here. So with chords, you want to skip every other one, or have some notes in between. See how that sounds. Sometimes I'm ready to see how that sounds. So we'll chill with that for now. Probably start with some chords. Then I'll probably mess with the velocity a little bit. Lower it. Try to get a loop going, right? So I'll add some top notes on top of that, and probably do something like, I don't know. Add some variations, you know. You want to keep your listeners entertained and not make it boring, so I'll probably add a couple of fast notes in there. A lot of this is just like trial and error. It's what you like at your own taste. See how that sounds. Missing like something here, maybe. probably add some bass notes to it. I kind of like to move my bass notes around, so we'll probably, let's see. You know, we'll keep this just like this. I don't know if I like that at all. Alright, whatever. That's cool. So I don't want the tutorial to be too long. So basically, you get the gist of just picking a scale, trying to stay in the scale. Maybe start off to get your juices flowing. Maybe add some chords in there since they're like the easiest to come across. You just skip every other note when it comes to chords. Then you add some melodies on top, and on top of that, you can even go even further and add more melodies on top of that. So like you can make it sound even more cooler. That's it. And make it interesting. So basically, that's what I'll come in and do. I'll punch in. I'll probably even like still play around on the piano in the same scale essentially, and pretty much come up with my melodies that way. So for the most part, instead of using the stamp tool and using a sampler channel, I pretty much come over here, like I said earlier, go to the helper, make sure my ghost notes are on, and I'll go to the scale highlighting, and I'll just pick the scale I want to work with, and I'll work in that scale and pretty much come up with a melody in that scale, and everything would be towards that scale that I deem to choose for that particular day. However, I don't know if it should work for all of them. I'm not sure, but I know like the ones that it definitely works for is the Aeolian scale, the major scale. Metro Boomin uses the Fijian scale or Phrygian, whatever that is. He uses that a lot. And that will give you like the dark sound that you want for some of those trap beats or whatever the case may be. I don't know, just play around with it, and you'll get different sounds in each one of them. So I hope this was helpful. This is Younggraybeats. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like button, comment down below, and tell me what you guys want me to do a tutorial on next. I'm gonna be doing a bunch of tutorials, and yeah, we'll get through this thing together. We'll learn this beat game together. And this is Younggraybeats. I'm out. Peace.